The Conservative Party are no longer pretending to be competent and stable. Today's Tories will plunge us into chaos in pursuit of their dogma, divide the country to rule it, and regards rules as for you and not for them. I mean, they said tough on crime. They brought crime to number 10. Defenders of the free market. The market's in free fall. England's green and pleasant land. Frack it. From the party of stability to causing earthquakes, from the party of business to a slapdown from the IMF, from the party of serious government to the party of parties. Liz Truss has even crashed the pork market. Now that is a disgrace. Now, you'd think that snouts in the trough was one of the things that they could manage. When interest rates were low and borrowing was cheap, they sacrificed public services for austerity. Now they're borrowing just as interest rates are soaring. To think this was the party that claimed they were for sound money. That's what one high-flying new Tory MP certainly thought back in 2012. He wrote a pamphlet demanding a balanced budget every year. He said, fiscal prudence is the very least we should expect from a Chancellor, and if they failed, they should face a 20% pay cut. I tell you what, that Tory MP must be absolutely furious with the new Chancellor, except he is the new Tory Chancellor. We've shown this week how different we'll be, not just in our vision, but with our plan for Britain. Starting with the biggest challenge facing not just our country, but the world. We'll tackle the climate crisis head-on. We will protect our people and our planet, and we will pull out all the stops to build a fairer and greener Britain. As Keir set out yesterday, through our Green Prosperity Plan, we will unleash a green industrial revolution by reaching 100% clean power by 2030. We will save £93 billion off energy bills. And through Great British Energy, we will give British power right back to the British people. At a conference I said on Sunday that a moment of choice is upon us. A moment to show the country that we are ready to govern. Well, conference, I know I'm a bit biased, but boy, do I think that we've shown that. Now, maybe I'm being unfair. My new opposite number, her first act was to get to grips with the real crisis in our NHS. The spread of a new and dangerous contagion. Not the Omicron variant, the Oxford comma. Now that's a comma before the word and, in case you were wondering. Something like this sentence. GPs are overwhelmed. Ambulances not turning up. Beds are full. Waiting times are rocketing. The NHS is starved of investment. And it's all the fault of the Tory decisions. Now, it'll take a Labour government to put that right. So here's another sentence that Theresa Coffey won't like. A Labour government will double the number of district nurses, train 5,000 new health visitors, create 10,000 nursing places, double the number of medical students, and we will pay for it by reversing your handouts to the wealthiest few.